All right. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, everybody. I'm WXFan21. I'm joined by NN on commentary. I'm joined by RJ the Destroyer on the tracking gimmick. And here is my commentator, NN. What's up, NN?
Hey man, how's it going?
Fantastic. We got karterfreak on the left, who won his initial contest. This is the start of round number 2. And round number 2 is where we get into really the top 15 racers that have been awaiting the winners of round number 1 here in the gold bracket. NN and I will take care of it. In a little bit, we're going to go over the brackets. We're going to go over a lot of the fun stuff with this tournament. If you all are just now tuning in, you haven't seen anything with the tournament. But first things first, let's get into what mode we're in, NN. And this is kind of no surprise to me
this
that
is
Oats's
the
pick.
fun mode.
Yeah, this is no surprise to me. This is Oats's pick. No objectives. So here's what that means for those of you who are like, what the heck is no objectives? As soon as you can go kill Mother Brain, you go kill Mother Brain. Period. So you need a minimum of 3 E-tanks with Varia, 6 E-tanks with just Grav, and you need 18 projectiles to be able and defeat the tank. Not Mother Brain, but to break the tank glass. Obviously, you'd like to have charge and a bunch of other items, but still, when it comes down to it, NN, the quickest you can get to Mother Brain, and you still have to find Mother Brain. We have no idea where Mother Brain is. But starting in criteria is really good because we can at least hopefully find the ship early.
That is a good point. But there will definitely be some fast math going on as soon as they find the brain. How much ammo do we have? Where is it?
Okay, I have to think about what you just said. There's going to be a lot of math once they find the brain, means math computes from the brain, and you meant Mother Brain, and I had to think about that for a second.
Yeah, definitely meant Mother Brain.
I know, I just had to think about that for a second. We're both tired. Sorry, chat. Leave us alone.
Yeah, we are tired. We're trying our best.
That is true.
But you've already covered the ammo requirements.
We don't get paid for this, so you know what? The heck with all of you. No, I'm kidding. Chat's happy. Chat's enjoying this. So Oats comes in here as, let's just go over the seed, right? So exclamation point bracket in Twitch chat will get you access to the bracket. Oats comes in here as the number 4 seed. Carter, the number 36 seed, who defeated Adriano, who is the number 29 seed. So this is going to be a fun best of 3. This is all back to back to back. And this is the third matchup. Oh, you mean we're not going to get another 49 seeded morph? Oh, wait, did I say that?
Oh,
sorry,
no, what's going on? Step 16 should be morph, not 5 minutes into the race.
For anybody else that saw Game 2 of that Nevdi Best of 3 last night, Nevdi morph in chat? That was so bad. It was a 35-minute morph ball. I'm just gonna say that. Go back and watch that Best of 3 yesterday. That was amazing. We still have Game 3 to be played. So, Oats has found his way into Bryn, and now Carter has as well. This is our starting zone. Where do they go from here? A little high five here, outside of Indiana Jones.
Unfortunately, Carter's missed the morph, so he won't be able to progress any further. He's locked by a power bomb door and a morph tunnel.
An interesting map, too, for criteria. Not too far out of the way with, but definitely potentially locked by some sort of progression.
And the power bombs that followed.
So, and I appreciate you hopping in for commentary for game number 1. I got y'all on comms for games, all the games. And that is loud. We're going to drop Oats here a little bit. We're going to drop him to 60 volume. That's much better. All right. Now, Aqueduct here for Oats. This is, you know, there's a reason Oats picked this mode. Just saying. And he's really thinking about it too. Does he go down here? What's here? Are we going away from the map? Again, the whole purpose of no objectives, it's find Mother Brain, beat Mother Brain as fast as you can. There's nothing really stopping you outside of the seed. I said this yesterday, NN, I believe. If I'm playing against a top runner, I am perma-banning this mode.
Perma-banning this mode. It does definitely favor the higher ranked seeds.
It does. And now, look, you may be a low rank and feel like you have movement and movement tech that are on par with some of the more elite rando runners that we've had over the, you know, throughout Super Metroid. Fine, do that. But to me, I know for me, I do not have that kind of technical ability and speed to be able to compete with the runners. I'd be banning this category because this is a category all about speed, tech, and execution.
That is true. It does reward those with the best tech speed.
Come on, Phantom. Phantom? Maybe? No.
Not here. He does tend to like Bubble Mountain, though.
Ooh! Speaking of Bubble Mountain, we got an Aqueduct Major, Bubble Mountain Major. That's a criteria full of majors. That's at least 5 majors.
Are they going to be the good majors, though, or the ones nobody wants? We'll find out.
Oh, look, it's Twitch Chat's favorite beam. Spazer Beam. So many Spazer lovers in chat, if I'm not mistaken. Oh! Okay! Oh, there's Charge Beam.
I'm wondering
Love
if
to
their
see
roots
that
will...
charge.
I wonder if their roots will start to diverge at any point during this run.
I think we're about to see it. Look where Norfair is.
Yep.
We could see them go back to Bryn and clear more Bryn now that you have some of your initial ammo to get through all these ammo doors. We could go up to Norfair. We could head to Bryn. Again, it's whoever finds Mother Brain first, and do you have the equipment necessary to defeat Mother Brain? That's going to be the biggest thing. So, NN, you're a map rando runner.
Oh, nice speed pickup there for Carter. Sorry to interrupt.
Yes, big. No, you're fine. Big speed booster pickup.
I was just going to tell you about the snail climbing Oates was doing to get to the map in Aqueduct. That's actually in very hard logic.
Yep.
It used to be in hard logic, but they moved it because people kept dying. But Carter obviously doesn't need to worry about that now with the speed booster.
Nope. So
Anyway,
here's the interesting thing. This is why I love having co-coms that people that run map rando way more than I do. How are you playing this seed? Say you put yourself in Oates' position, you get charged, you get space, or you get morph and bombs, right? How are you playing this? Are you thinking of, I'm going to grab every major and criteria? Are you just going to book it to Norfair as fast as possible? Are you going, I got my ammo, I'm going to get the map, and then I'm going to head back to Bryn because, hey, Bryn could have something interesting.
Oh, it's a difficult one to call at the moment. He's not even got a suit yet, though, so he's still got to survive the rainbow beam. So I think it's a bit too early for coming into something.
Mm-hmm.
If there's some ammo on the way, well, like he just picked up another E-tank, so he might end up just getting the bare minimum ammo and using the charge. But if he's got to go on a major hunt to find either Varia or the rest of the tanks, he might just I've lost my train of thought here. It's difficult to call. I have no idea what he's going to do. Whatever, I guarantee the one thing I do say is whatever I think he'll do, he won't do it.
There you go. And the map, unfortunately, for Oates is nowhere by where he is.
It is not.
So here we go. Carter is now into Aqueduct. This is
Made
big
it to
because of
Aqueduct.
that speed booster. And I cannot begin to tell all of you how very important Speed Booster is in any seed. Speed Booster is one of those rare items where it's like, oh, it's nice to have. No. When it comes to map rando, there are a lot of rooms and paths that can be speed locked. For example, Dakaras, Climb Supers, right? Heck, even Frog Speedway and Fast Pillars. Big speed items that you could use to get through some of those rooms, so Speed Booster is a big one to find.
Yeah, if you see it, you definitely don't want to pass it up.
No. Now let's see what this Aqueduct Major is. It's gonna be missiles, and is it something big?
Spring ball.
Big water movement item for right now, that spring ball.
Yeah, it will help without the gravity suit.
Yep, and you saw Oats take a quick revert as well. Was having trouble with some of the heated runs there in Norfair.
This is the
Carter
thing with
is
no
good.
objectives.
Yeah. So Carter's going to grab the map. Carter, at the very least, has grabbed every major close to him, with exception of that Spazer Beam and Charge Beam. All the way to the west side of Crateria is a major. Now, it's out of the way.
It is very.
Could it be a filler major like X-Ray, or is it plasma? Is it a suit?
Is it a suit?
Is it something that makes a heck of a lot of sense? And do you take the several minutes it's going to take you to go away from that Norfair door to go back and get it? That's going to be a big thing for these racers. So, and then let's get some housekeeping out of the way with.
Yep.
Viewers in Twitch chat! Exclamation point R. Give these racers a follow. Exclamation point C if you want to follow the commentary and tracking team. And exclamation point SMRMC to join the Discord and follow along with the tournament. I love how somebody put exclamation point raffle instead of exclamation point R. We're not giving anything away. We'll have the metaphorical virtual cookie later for our guess the escape timer, but still, I mean, come on.
They obviously want one of the t-shirts. Save,
yeah, and you know, someone just made me an emote that says save early, save often. I think this might be a sign that I have to make those t-shirts. And, of course, Mo's foam fingers that I keep joking about.
Oh, it's doing the snail climb.
I mean, I am doing absolutely no such thing. I just attached earlier because I needed the money. That is not happening! No, but in all seriousness, this is going to be a ton of fun. Oats is going back for that other major.
That's a wise choice.
I would agree.
Was it the speed booster?
So
the other major?
Speed.
Speed, yeah, that would help. I mean, Aqueduct's not so much of a problem for someone like Oats anyway, but the time save alone is definitely worth going to grab it.
There's a reason. So if you all have never seen Oatsngoats, it's not just a moniker. He's the greatest Super Metroid speedrunner of all time. Period. Fight me on it if you want. I'm kidding. Don't fight me. But the former any percent world record holder, current world record holder for low ice percent. Oats is, in my opinion, the greatest Super Metroid speedrunner of all time. And the funny thing is, NN, he's only the 4 seed. He still has to compete against friends of his like Eddie, Nevdi, Aussie. Again, these are other legends that are in that high echelon of map rando. But the beauty of this tournament that Eddie, Aussie, and Nevdi are putting on, there are 3 brackets. There's a gold bracket, there is a silver bracket, and we get a bronze bracket. So just because gold is double elimination doesn't mean that you're out. You head to the silver bracket, and there's a good chance you could end up in the bronze bracket if you lose the silver bracket. So, just saying. I mean, when you think of greats, I mean, chat's also saying it as well. Zoast, Zenny, they're probably the big 3. Oats, Zenny, and Zoast are probably the big 3. But you have young up-and-comers like Carter, Anthony, Sunwoo, Tickles, There were so many. Again, those are just the races I get off the top of my head. You've got other guys like Emmett and Mo, Aussie, Nevdi. There were so many, right? So many that are competing in this tournament. But yeah, Behemoth, absolutely one of the originators of it. There were so many great racers, but in this particular tournament, you have to go in and you look at the bracket and go, Oats is going to be one of the favorites. But don't underestimate Carter. Carter knocked off the higher seed 2-0. Don't underestimate karterfreak.
Well, I mean, that is the beauty of Map Rando, I think, which is why so many people have started to play it, even if they feel they don't have the movement skills of Oats or any of the other higher level runners. Because they have a bad read on the logic on one seed and you have the correct read, and the movement tends to not matter so much.
Yeah. I mean, we've already seen it in this tournament. We've seen some of the bigger seeds, the more well-known names, have lost a race mode, whether it's shambles, whether it's taking the wrong route. And you can't blame anybody for that either. It's all a route choice. Now, Oats is doing the out-of-the-way check. Remember I said this a couple minutes ago?
You did.
Are you going to spend the several minutes it's going to take to get this one out-of-the-way major? Is this major going to pay off? What does the jury say? It's the pancakes and it's gravity! That is a massive major for the GOAT himself.
It's definitely going to speed him up a bit more than he already runs at.
But and yes, I see all of you in Twitch chat.
Varia.
Oh, absolutely. Varia would have been immediate go mode with this energy. Unfortunately, Gravity takes 6 energy tanks with no Varia to defeat Mother Brain. Well, at least to tank her Rainbow Beam.
So the Gravity won't help with the fight, but it will help him progress.
That is very true. So, with that being said,
straight away.
Yes, I see everyone in Twitch chat. Hi, brah. Hi, Sunwoo. Hello, everybody else in Twitch chat. Let's show RJ some love as well, tracking. Trackers, in my opinion, do not get enough love. They do the unsung hero works. Like, we get to talk about the game, but it's the trackers that really are the unsung heroes of what you all see, because they're the ones that are updating. Those trackers are not the racers. These are our manual trackers here on SpeedGaming. So it's all up to the trackers, and you've already tracked a ton of games in this tournament, so shoutouts to you as well. Tracking is massive, especially in Map Rando when you have all the revert saves that could go back and forth.
That is right, like big
shoutouts to Mo last night for that game number 2 between Waffle and Nevdi. All the reverts that he had to keep up with constantly. Who's got what item? Do they have an item? It's so huge. So make sure you show RJ some love. Show your trackers some love. They are the unsung heroes of Map Rando. But now, put yourself in the minds of Carter and Oats. Oats with the gravity suit. Carter, again, this is what I was talking about. Are you going back to Bryn? Are you going to go to Norfair? What was the decision that you were going to do? That gravity suit's going to come in very heavily for Everest. Does Everest hold something? This too.
And reverse the spring ball immediately afterwards.
He doesn't need spring ball. He's got grav.
He doesn't, but he does tie into what you were saying about the trackers having to keep track of the revert saves. As you'll notice, it was marked and now it's disappeared.
Make sure you give RJ a round of applause for unchecking that item.
I mean, that is something you do see a lot with the higher level runners. They will instantly revert the save if they think it's costing too much time. And it does get kind of confusing when they... Let's double revert. No, we'll go back to the single revert.
Hey, and I just got a great idea. I just got a fantastic idea.
Okay,
so,
go on.
Twitch chat said that I told them to give RJ a clap some of them did it. If you all want to donate to both NN and I, and RJ for that matter, we will send you all our Venmos, and you can Venmo us each $1,000.
Minimum.
I'm totally. I was kidding, and then says minimum. Oh, I was joking, but no, NN over here is like, yep, nope, not a joke. Let's go.
Oh, full commit.
So, Oats, you saw how much faster he was able to fly through Everest. And you take a look at that Bryn map, there's nothing besides a Main Street major. Is that Varia?
He might actually go and check this.
Let's see.
There's a great
Everest.
path. He has speed booster and gravity suit.
It wouldn't cost him more than like a minute and a half, 2 minutes.
You have to. He's probably already doing the math. Is it going to be quicker to hope it's Varia suit, or is he going to look for tanks? He's still too short.
Well, if I'm Oats, I'm gonna go try to find someone made it. I mean, Charge Spazer is nice, but it is not a powerful beam combo at all. And that's something to keep in mind here. That beam combo is gonna take a while to defeat Mother Brain 2. And he's gonna go right to Torian.
That major obviously wasn't worth his time.
I mean, Oats have paid off for you on the first one.
Yeah, with just the charge and spazer, I'm presuming he's got no other ammo after he's broken the tank. It'll be 150 shots to kill Mother Brain.
Mm-hmm.
Which is
I don't know, my game
not a
keeps
quick
going
fight.
up. Sorry, chat, my gain just randomly went up. Let us know how we sound, too. How do the games... What's the game audio like? What's our voices like? We've had some tech issues recently. We've been trying to fix it in the SpeedGaming controls. Sounds good, audio's... Okay, good. Thank you. You know, and then it's not like I have my OBS or I can, like, see my bar flicker back and forth so I know where I'm at. Alright, so here's Carter gonna go Shine Spark all the way through Everest. This is beautiful. Nicely done.
Nicely done.
That
We'll get
no
the
gravity
map
is really hurting him
very
right
soon.
now.
And gravity paying off straight away. Doesn't have to underwater wall jump.
Yep. Game audio delayed. We
Oh,
can
dear.
fix that.
The map's
Yeah.
been a bit of a troll. Not where it was supposed to be.
Oh, it's a game audio is a little delayed. I can try fixing that for you. Alright, so I pinged Aussie the Great, who did set up for us. We'll see if we can get
Wave
that set
beam
for
there
you all.
for Oatsngoats.
Now that's huge. Alright. And then should we chat Twitch chats math? Since that's apparently been the theme of race number 1 here. Math and brains. How much does wave beam add on to charge beam damage?
It's 85
What?
shots on Mother Brain.
I don't know. I mean, do they know the actual damage number?
Oh, I do. Do they know?
That's what I'm saying. Do they know the
Exactly.
number?
I'm watching the chat. We got a
No one
plus
has the
100.
right answer yet.
No one does. We'll say 45. Any advance on 45?
Are we gonna turn this into an auction?
Oh, 69, 69.
I see the right answer. I see one right answer. Ooh! Ooh! Varia!
Varia suit.
Bang!
Time to finish the game.
Yep, oh, it's go mode.
And ice.
Oh,
It's over
look
now.
at him. He comes across Ice Beam. Do you think the former any percent world record holder is able to use the PRKD beam? I don't know. I think it's gonna be a little bit difficult.
I think he might just about manage. And another super pack.
Answer. And
Yep.
what was the correct answer?
For which
We're working
question
on it,
to-
chat. We have reboot the stream because of the audio delay. So how much damage extra does Wave Beam add?
Is the stream working?
Yes. Well, yes or no. We're working on it, chat.
Technical difficulties, please stand by.
See what happens. Oats finds one Varia suit and breaks the chat. Or the thing.
That's it. The seed's over. It's just given up.
Yep. The seeds had enough.
Roll the credits.
50 to charge. Is that the correct answer? Because I thought
Sorry,
it was
what?
150. Wave Beam.
And what did he have before? He had charge and.
But how much
Spacer,
is...
right?
What's the initial Wave Beam damage number? It's double the beam,
Wave
I
is
believe.
the charge beam will triple the
Mhm.
standard damage from a beam, and spacer beam is 40, and wave beam is 50, if I recall correctly.
So for those of you that guessed 50, you are correct. Plasma adds in 450 damage charge plasma. So good job, chat.
Charge plasma is 150 times 3.
We're keeping NN awake.
We are
Sorry,
sorry, chat.
This is what happens when he does a 10-hour multi-world with 10,000 different games involved. Yeah, I called you all out after last night after that craziness.
No, I was only playing Map Rando. That was fine. It was
so much fun to watch that multi-world.
players we won't name playing games with 600 item checks.
I don't know who you're talking about.
I have no idea. They will remain anonymous. Anyway, back to the actual race. Does Oats know where Mother Brain is yet?
Nope. We
No.
have seen 3. We've seen 4 sectors. We haven't
Yeah, we
seen
know
Wreck
we know the
Shift.
ship. We know the ship. We know where the ship is, though, right?
Yep. I don't think Oats found the ship. We haven't seen Wreck Ship, and we haven't seen Meridia. And we do not know what Mother Brain is. Remember, none of the bosses are going to be checked. So, the bosses do not have X's on them. Only Mother Brain does.
That does occasionally catch people out as well. Steaming into a room and it's straight on.
Chat saying Oats did find the ship. Okay.
Yeah,
so
I thought he was
found
in
it.
criteria earlier on. And that map is quite a way away. And Carter's struggling here without the gravity suit. It's not fun.
That gravity suit 100% required, it looks like, to go through this seed. So Oats with the punish pick currently paying off. But again, do not count Carter out. Carter knocked off a higher seed to get to this matchup. Also, the Carter emote's fantastic. I mean, the Super Metroid logo, I can't tell if that's like a hat or if it's like one of those fancy hats that I see in like the UK. I cannot think of the name of it.
Oh, the screw attack.
Yeah, that thing. The screw attack logo. It's fantastic. Derby cap, thank you. It's fantastic. Oats into Maze. Again, we knew when we got to Norfair originally, when Oats first got there, that map was so far away. And at this point, I think Oats wants to just either luck in the Mother Brain or get the map and at least eliminate this area and find a wreck ship or find Meridia.
He's actually in a good position if he does luck into Mother Brain. His health is good and his ammo is still full.
Mm-hmm. 25 supers is amazing.
He's all set. But where is he going to be? Place your bets in chat. Where's she hiding?
I think Mother Brain's in Meridia.
Could well be.
Oh, hi Ridley. It's just this is a required Ridley fight to get to the map. This is fantastic.
That was something I was going to bring up if it did come up. Even though the bosses on the tracker aren't mandatory, sometimes you will have to clear a boss room to progress.
Absolutely. Like, oops, all Ridleys. Yes, if you've been watching my streams, you know that's been a running joke.
We've seen quite a few in this tournament so far. Crocomire.
We've seen a lot of Crocs. Croc was required in 1C2.
Yeah, that was it, the required Croc.
Oh, it's doing a great job. Carter's still on the hunt for that gravity suit. Again, folks, game 2 is going to be right after this. Game 3, should we need it, right after game number 2. Nice fight from Oats.
I think he miscounted a shot then. He got grabbed and it wasn't dead.
So rude. Just to give you all a little bit of an update as to where we're at over on Speed Gaming, the main Speed Gaming channel. We have Fat Scott versus Kiara. That's in game number 2 right now. Eddie's commentating that. And that's also back-to-back. We've got tonight, 7 p.m. Eastern, Eddie versus Albies, right on the main Speed Gaming channel. Emmett and Oates got you covered on commentary. NN, if he wakes up from his nap in time, I'm kidding.
I don't think
he'll be doing tracking for that. We still need, if anyone wants to volunteer for comms or at the very least tracking. We've got Edible Toaster versus Barry, the final 2 games, games 2 and 3, at 8 p.m. Eastern on Speed Gaming 3. And then tonight, your main event, Lynx versus J-Misher on Speed Gaming 2. M-Rock
runs into Croc.
Yep. M-Rock's on commentary, Chozo Bozo on tracking. I'm also on commentary for that.
And Spore Spawn, it just keeps getting worse.
I think the word you're looking for is it's getting better.
Sorry, I got those two mixed up.
Spore Spawn and Crocomire?
Mandatory
Sounds
Spore
fantastic.
Spawn, mandatory Ridley.
So think about this.
Is this
mandatory
the Phantom
Ridley?
map?
That would be amazing. Mandatory Ridley, mandatory Spore Spawn, and mandatory Fantoon would be awesome.
And then when he gets the map, the brain's not here anyway.
Do we have any Spore Spawn fans in chat?
See you, Spore Spawn.
Spore Spawn. Alright.
Alright, moment of truth.
Parlor.
Great. This is a boss rush.
Let's go! Ridley, Spore Spawn, Kraid, can we get Fantoon required, please?
Have we seen Dragon yet?
No.
Oh, he could be here as well.
This is outstanding.
Oh, is it a left map?
It's a left map! Please! Fantoon, maybe? Yes!
It's Fantoon!
Fantoon! Let's go! We couldn't have planned this better!
We did say there would be very few boss fights, but
This is the fun of no objectives.
imagine now if he has to go through Dragon to get to Mother Brain.
That's fantastic.
Yeah, I just noticed in chat all objectives. Someone didn't actually check all objectives by mistake, did they?
That'd be hilarious. So, Carter's struggling here. We want to make sure we show some love to Carter as well as we're having fun with Oops All bosses and mini bosses. Carter is been ignoring the one major that they have been really needing. Carter, they themselves have needed to get that gravity suit, which we know is on the west side of Crateria. All right, 3 bosses down, which weren't needed because this was just get to Mother Brain as fast as possible. But let's see what's hiding in Norfair. We know the 3 bosses were there to get there. Ooh, a couple of the majors. There's the Meridia door. Have we found a wrecked ship connector yet?
Is he going to revert the save?
You already did all 3 of them. I mean, when was the last time he saved? It's not like he's that many rooms away.
No, he's reverted it.
He reverted the save. Back go the bosses on the tracker.
Double revert?
Double revert! Yep.
Well, that's the thing with the map, Rando. If you've got 2 saves with the same amount of equipment, you can use them as like a warping point. Mm-hmm. Because even when you do revert, you keep the map.
Absolutely. Hang on. Hey RJ. I know you're taking a nap in the tracking room, but can you please put those bosses back on the tracker and make sure you have the right items? Okay, thank you. Sincerely, commentary table. I'm kidding.
Well, I did mention that about when you brought the tracking up, when these high-level runners start double revert and then changing their mind about the double revert, the tracking kind of becomes difficult.
Carter, just get the other major in Criterium. They got this, though. They are so focused on the map, though. I mean, did they just not see the major?
Must have not seen it. I don't know. Did you catch any of the game 1 with Kiara?
I did not.
All right. The first race was Metroids, and 3 Metroids were all in the same area.
I love it.
But Scotty kind of missed the 3rd Metroid as you had to scroll the map.
Oh.
So I mean, it is very easy to overlook something, especially when it's no objectives, and you're worried about how fast Oats is probably moving.
Yep.
I mean, Carter does have the spring ball, but this room is not fun.
No, Everest, no gravity, not fun.
We're in Meridia. I think your prediction might come to pass.
Let's see. It's a right side door, no Fantoon.
Your Fantoon was dead. Oh, it's right there.
And Mother Brain's right there! I win the virtual cookie. Speaking of virtual cookies, it's time for everyone's favorite game where you win absolutely no prize except for bragging rights. How long is the escape timer going to be? Get your predictions in the Twitch chat. It's Meridia to Norfair to Crateria.
I'll give them a minute.
I'm going 2 minutes, 55 seconds.
A minute and a half.
Minute and a half, okay.
A lot of variance in the chat. We got 2 minutes 50, 2 minutes 40.
I love it.
45.
And I enjoy being able to talk with people, not only just co-commentators and tracking, but being able to talk to the viewers as we're watching this live. Hello, YouTube. Come in and join us live one of these racers, folks, if you're watching this on YouTube. We have a ton of fun during these races. If you can join us, head over to the SpeedGaming channels. Twitch.tv/SpeedGaming. We're on SpeedGaming 3. Come on in and join us.
Nice claim on the brain fight.
Yep, this is it. Timer's gonna be 2:25.
And he already knows the location of the ship too, so.
Techno Waffle gets a prize. Kefka gets a prize. Dursa, Snut, Walking.
It should be a walk in the
Queen.
park.
A lot of people with 225 guesses here. Very nicely done, everybody.
They're not cheating, are they?
I mean, I doubt they're time travelers.
Caught.
Now Carter's found themselves all the way into affair. Nice space jump,
He gets
though.
the space jump.
It's not really going to help, though.
Not unless we see a 45-minute escape. I think we did see a 20-minute escape from Oats fairly recently.
We've seen some 20-minute escapes. Correct. So for those of you that have...
races.
Yeah, so for those of you that are unfamiliar with... And I'll get into this before we get into game number 2. We'll hop on a little bit early to go over the race modes and all that fun stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But basically, yes, the racers' streams are 45 seconds to a minute ahead. They start and ready up before we even see them on the restream. So if you're watching the racer streams, yes, they're about 45 seconds to a minute ahead. And that's one of the beauty of restreams too. Like in some Counter-Strike games I cast, I've got a 120-second delay or a 240-second delay, depending on what tier I'm casting at. And that's to prevent stream sniping, any competitive edges, stuff like that. Alright, Oats back into Criteria, into Green Tower. Sees the ship. Had to pass the ship to get gravity.
I'm still struggling with the jump, but he's got it now.
Clinical from Oats. Again,
not getting that
gravity
really hard.
Yes, I agree. And that'll do it. Oats
That'll do it.
wins game number 1 here on the restream. GG's to Oats. All right. Welcome back. That was a super short break. We are here. We are ready for game number 2. NN and I back on commentary. RJ back on tracking. Welcome to Carter's mode pick of Double Suit. So this is what we didn't get into last time, and I want to get into this now. There are 5 race modes in this tournament. Double Suit, Gravity 9+1, which is Gravity, 9 energy tanks, plus a reserve tank. Metroid objectives, so all the G4 bosses have been replaced with the 4 Metroid rooms as the objectives. No Mother Brain 2 in that one. We already saw no objectives. Double Suit is what it is. You get Varia and Grav to get things started. And the last one is Varia plus movement, which is Ice Beam, High Jump, Spring Ball, and Grapple. This is an interesting start. Over in Torian. Okay, wreck ship main shaft, not bad. And then what are you expecting here from these racers in this particular mode? Again, this is Carter's race mode pick.
Yeah, it's a double-edged sword, maybe. I mean, obviously he's not going to struggle now if he comes across Everest. But facing someone like Oates, well, even without them, even without the suits, probably wouldn't. Oh, Oates has found Spore Spawn again.
I'm
Yeah,
starting to think Oates
yeah.
really likes Spore Spawn.
Well, he does like gardening.
Fair. I mean, I also enjoy gardening, but I just don't like a massive carnivorous bleeping plant inside my garden. So you know what you have to do? You have to launch some plasma beams and some missiles in its bleeping mouth. Yeah, I said it.
Honestly, he's just weeding, keeping everything clean.
I mean, fair. Absolutely fair. Really interesting paths. Okay, Key Hunter Stairs, interesting find.
Already a bit of a divergence in the routing by the looks of it.
Chat's apparently not happy about Oates' tomatoes.
Found Crate.
Crate!
Supers only though. Supers only though. It's...
And you're gonna need a super drop because Carter's only got 3.
Carter's only got 3. I mean, this fight is perfectly doable, but now he needs 2.
Okay, let's see what happens. The super drop I don't think is that high for Crate either.
Not very good.
Bow, 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 bow.
Even
if Carter gets some good... Oh, he does reset!
Yeah, it's probably...
Both of them reset! At the same time! We're tied.
This is a good example, though, of the difference in movement. As I would say. Struggles a bit there.
Oh, it's going to be a little careful here. There you go. See, Carter, they're taking their time to go through this room. This is the room in the normal game that's upper right of landing site. But those green seahorses can do a lot of damage. So Carter, they took their time. Oates, again, you can just see the level of experience. Flew through that. Okay. Lava dive, not where we want to be. At least right now.
They're going to have to go through a Spore Spawn? Supers only Crate.
It's in shambles after seeing Crate.
He resets again. I think Carter's going to try the fight once more.
This could really pay off here for Carter big time. Imagine if Morph is hiding behind Crate.
Yep.
Nice Crate. No! Oh, no! Carter did a whoops. Accidentally shot one of the little toenail clippings with the super.
So easy to do.
Yep.
I'm sure he'll get the super.
Oates takes a little energy farm here. No one ever said the double suit mode was going to be easy. Great, cut your toenails so they stop flying around the room.
He's reset it.
Yep. The drop rate on supers and Crate is low.
4% maybe?
It's not good. I don't know what the exact percentage is, but it's not good. I think Carter has the right idea. And this goes back to our point, NN, of what we said in game number 1. And Oh, so Oats has seen Spore Spawn, Botwoon, Shambles when Oats saw Botwoon, Shambles when he saw Kraid. I love having the face cams active. But I think Carter has the right move. We talked about it before, and to finish my thought. In game number 1, you never know what happens in map rando. So you never ever want to give up no matter who your opponent is. All it takes is one move. So here we go. Let's see. Can Carter beat Kraid? He has to be extremely frugal with these supers.
As I was saying about the double-edged sword as well, the two suits give Oats freedom to explore the world.
There's the drop! That's the... No!
Oh.
He had the extra and then shoots Kraid's fist. I can't tell who's in more shambles, me or Carter. No, I'm kidding. No,
Oh, he's got another
kidding?
super.
That's 2 4% drops!
And it's dead.
Goodbye, Kraid! Hasta la vista!
Oh.
Oh, and he finds a water room. Oh, no, the water! It's Torian Hoppers! Ooh, big room. Okay. Possible.
I think you were making a good call there. This might be the logical play. I mean, if you just look at Oates' map there, he's covered most of Torian, still not found any sign of Morph.
No, he hasn't. Is this it? Is Morph gonna be hiding here? Okay. Good farm room for Carter. Go to Ruby! This is where Oats couldn't get to before! That's power bombs! All doable with double suit. Carter, please get to a safe station. Oh, precious room.
Oats got the green gate glitch there with his last super.
Nice energy tank, finally. First one of the seed.
Yeah, first energy tank.
Did Oats just do what I think he did on the camera? Oh, I love it. Oh. This isn't good. Where is this morph ball?
Carter can't go down with that morph.
I will quit if this is another 35-minute morph seed. I will quit. I will up and leave the commentary booth, and I'll get to my iRacing commentary early. I'm kidding. They did it! They found safe stations!
So where is
I mean, lava dive? Are you really gonna attempt a gravity jump? Is that where the seeds wants us to go?
You're right, they did see lava dive. And they both have a tank.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible that the seed wants the racers to head to lava dive. Gravity jumps in logic out of lava dive.
Yeah, with one tank it will be.
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I've played seeds where Morph has been behind lava dive.
Now that was the sound of a not happy NN about having to find Morph behind lava dive. So Oats is coming into this Kraid fight with much more ammunition than Carter did. But Oats is going
gets the quick
to...
kill.
Yep, nice quick Kraid kill. But Oats is going to have to go the same route that we saw Carter go. And here we go. Into lava dive goes Carter. Needs to not take any hits by these fumes. Gravity jump. Maybe. Just maybe, just misses.
He's still got the energy for another couple of goes.
That he does. Here we go. Or they do, rather. My apologies. He's got one! Get that gravity suit on and wall jump, Carter! What are you doing?
Missed the wall jump.
One more attempt. One more attempt. Nah, that's it! Carter has to reset.
Oh, it's catching him quickly.
This race just got a lot closer. The legend that is Spine Shark has joined us in Twitch chat. The other legend here, Inc 52. What's up, legend? One of the great Metroid Prime rando runners. What a fun seed to get started at. They've played Ring Around the Rosie and Torian. Carter, do what you did before. Go for that lava dive.
He just needs to
Here we
not
go.
break spin, you'll be fine.
Yep. Not enough height.
Oats is just...
He's got it.
Carter.
Excuse me, they got it. My bad.
Oats
Carter, they got it, they got it! Through the air. Go, hits the few. No! They had it. They had it. And look where Oats is. Carter, this is your chance. Get this, hit it! You maintain that lead over Oats. Oats has the extra energy tank to work with. Carter!
Oh!
Oh, they almost had it! They were right there! So close! Yet so far.
Into red tower.
And this is it. Oats gets it, no problem. There's the third energy tank. Makes a heck of a lot of sense once you got through Lava Dive. Where is the map? Is it all the way west wreck ship? That sounds terrible.
High jump boats.
You know, that would have made getting through Lava Dive a lot quicker.
A lot easier. Getting those high jump boots right there also wasn't in logic either, by the way. I presume you already know that.
You got it, Carter. Let's get some hype in the chat for Carter. They got this. Encourage Carter on. Oats through pre-Ridley Room, now pre-Coliseum.
Is it going to be
Hello,
a sub
mini
20
crate.
minute morph?
Sub 20-minute morph would be nice. Carter gets it. Let's go. Hype in the chat for Carter. Which chat sees Nevdi in chat and is trolling poor Nevdi. Now, we as commentators in would never do such a thing.
Never ever.
Totally didn't happen in game 1. All in good fun. Carter
Following in
gets...
footsteps of us.
Yep. But those high jump are going to come in so clutch, I think. Oats getting mad at one of the rippers.
Oh, oh, oh. There it is.
Oh, taco tank. Ooh. You know,
And
it's nice
bombs.
these seeds keep giving us bombs with Morph Ball.
$15-minute morph.
I know we have a lot of viewers, so for those of you that may never seen this before, this is Super Metroid Map Randomizer. You know, the map random developers had this wonderful idea that they were sick and tired of blowing up the planet regularly, that they decided to blow up every single room in the planet and shuffle every single room. That is the beauty of Map Rando. We got a couple of great quality of life things in here, like super missiles doing double damage to Mother Brain, fast item gets, fast elevators, which is awesome, and faster door transitions as well. Max quality of life options. These guys are playing hard logic, tricky item progression, max quality of life on the mini-map, and a normal map layout. Head over to maprando.com, generate your own seed today. While you're there, join the Map Randomizer Discord. Come on, hang out with the Super Metroid community.
Just for a note for new players as well, it doesn't always take 15 minutes to get the morph ball. Sometimes it might take 30.
I'm over here trying to sell Map Rando, and then over here trying to troll the new people.
No, it happens.
It does happen. Carter finally gets their morph. Poor Nevdy's getting trolled. There's the love for Nevdy. Ooh, big area find here for Carter, West Ocean, along with Oats, who's already cleared out most of it and now has the map. Nothing here. Ice Beam for the goatee one. And then, do you think goats like snow cones?
I think that's a question for the interview.
I meant actual goats, but okay.
Oh.
Sure, we could ask Oats himself.
We can ask him if he thinks that goats like snow cones too.
Maybe. Now what? So we're heading back to Torian. So this is a little unique. 19 minutes in, and the racers have only explored 2 areas. That's it.
I'm just wondering how it's going to play out, if they're going to go for ammo. Still a bit early to tell.
Hang on, and then I gotta get my script over here. What does my script say? Oats wins game 1, shambles in game 2. Game 3 comes down to a 2-second. Oh, I'm sorry. That's the. I'm sorry. Do I ever
spoilers?
script
No
this?
spoilers. No spoilers. We're live.
Kidding.
They're not supposed to know about that yet.
You know? I'm sorry.
It's okay.
That's the perfect emote. Script! Speed booster for Oatsngoats. Both players playing this really well. Unfortunately for Carter, he is blind checking a lot of West Ocean. Never got that map that was south of Wrecked Ship. And now Oats finally going up Key Hunter Stairs. We saw this earlier and didn't have anything to truly get through this area. Didn't have morph, didn't have bombs. We didn't even have tile bombs at that point.
I guess the map station.
So it's just great, and there's still a major left. By West Cack Alley, still a major.
Using the revert save option there to save backtracking.
Again, folks, give these racers a follow. Exclamation point R. Give them a follow. Tell them you saw them here. And it's just X-Ray. I'm just excited about that beam.
That is the best beam.
A fist pump and everything. So excited. Greatest item find ever. Okay, not really, but still. But finally, we get to see at 21 and a half minutes in our third sector, and that is Brinstar. And that is not the room Oats wants to see.
He can't progress through that room that way. Carter picking up the map for Rep Chip, but unfortunately he's actually cleared most of it.
And again, that was Speed Booster all the way up there in Wreck Ship too, I think.
It was.
Oh no, excuse me. That was Ice Beam.
Was it? Oh, it was ice.
It was ice.
Is he gonna go back and try and get it?
There's no bosses in Brinstar, but there is a close Meridia door. I feel like it's rare we don't have really anything in Brinstar in some of these seeds in.
It is quite rare to see. So are all the bosses going to be in the same area?
It's possible. I mean, we have seen on some seeds it's rare, but some seeds do have 3 bosses for objectives in the same area. Look at the last seed.
Or a map station.
Oh, yeah, that too. I mean, look at the last seed. Ridley into Spore Spawn, into Kraid,
Right.
into Fantoon.
Fantoon. We're gonna say the same thing twice in a row?
Now they're talking about our accents, NN.
They are indeed.
They just enjoy listening to the dulcet tones. I mean, why not? We're in Meridian music. It's smooth music. We just hang back, chill, relax.
It's 5 a.m.
It's 5 a.m.
Carter picking up the ice beam. I just saw in chat someone ask about if they're saving the animals, but
No animal saves.
no animal saves in this.
We're not that mean to the racers, jeez.
Not yet. I'm sure Eddie's already thinking up more novel ways for the next tournament. Is there anything you'd like to say if we do get another Map Rando tournament with strange objectives?
I want to see some mini-boss objectives and pirate objectives. I feel like pirates is a really interesting one. Not gonna lie, I thought that said Meridia is washed. I mean, technically not wrong, Meridia is underwater.
We got some suggestions from the chat for new modes. All bosses are Ridley.
Please, no, we established this yesterday. No one wants to see every boss as a Ridley. Now into Norfair. Interesting map location. Nice save station though, for Oats.
Yep, very strategic. You can quick revert if you needs to.
Any dino dances in chat? Roaches? Dancing? Anything? Nobody enjoying the greatest music in this entire game? There we go. Thank you.
The Low North FM is your favorite music?
I love this music. My favorite music in the game. Green Bryn is definitely a banger too. There's the rest of our major, well, a lot of our majors. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, 4 more majors and Dragon and Mother Brain.
Neither of the runners has found the location of Ridley either yet, have they?
Nope. No Ridley, no Phantoon. Oh, it's testing out that X-ray visor. It works. Carter, they are still hanging out in Torian. Hello, Dragon.
No charge, being more grapple, so he'll be using the speed booster strat. Along with a few sick on his side.
I mean, if you say so. Oh, okay, Carter, thank you for getting out before you fight Golden Chorizo for no reason. I wonder why Carter still feels the need to clear out Torian.
He did no, that was Rex Shiba. He's trying to get the map, but it was blocked by Spore Spawn.
Yeah. I wonder why they feel the need to clear out Torian. I mean, they've been doing a great job, but they haven't got to the map, and now, Carter, they are nowhere near them.
I mean, it must be nervous as well, being put up against Oats.
Fair. You know what I just thought about, NN?
Mm-hmm.
That best of 2 last night with Waffle and Nevdi.
Yep.
And I thought about, you know, just Waffle's name, and now I want a waffle.
I think I need a gallon.
I don't want a waffle. Oh, waffle and coffee sounds amazing.
And that's Stray gone down for Oats. Just Ridley left.
Listen, there was only 2 games scheduled. Game 3 has not been scheduled yet. Chocolate chip waffles, anybody?
Chocolate chip sounds good.
Mm-hmm. Chocolate chip pancakes, they were amazing. And yes, if you all took the over on me talking about food, congratulations, you cashed your minus 1,000. I've apparently been teasingly joked that I talk about food at least once a stream. Half hour in, 2 bosses down. Carter, still inside of Torian, found 2 more majors. Should be speed booster. And it is. Oats is playing in the sand, making a sand castle. Carter, they're running for that other major, which we know is X-ray. And then what do you think? Do you think Oats is going to head for these majors? Or just the ones on the way?
Oh, just the ones on the way.
Fair. Nice mock ball out, by the way. That was tight.
Oh, you don't really have to say anything, do you? Just watch him play.
Sure.
Screw attack.
Okay. Space and screw attack in relatively the same area.
Still needs more ammo or charge.
Mm-hmm. Where are the beams at?
Yeah. So if this isn't charge, he might start picking up the... Oh, it's charge.
Ask and ye shall receive.
And Oats has been
Dun,
doing...
dun.
He's been doing
Don't
a lot
mind
of
me, I'm just
low ice runs recently, so...
Mm-hmm.
He's comfortable fighting Mother Brain with just ice.
No, of course. Oh! Look at Oats. Just immediately gets to the ship as soon as he enters criteria. Cool, easy. Carter into Meridia.
Oh, Fantoon could be here. He does like the parlor shaft.
And hello, Fantoon.
There he is. He's moved. He's usually in the middle, though.
Dun 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 na na.
Is Fantoon going to be kind?
We'll
Or
see.
are we going to get some slow patterns?
So as Oats smacks Fantoon around, Carter into Norfair. Allow me to tell you all about the upcoming games tonight. At 7 p.m. Eastern on the main SpeedGaming channel, it is Eddie versus Albies. Best of 3, back to back to back. 8 p.m. Eastern, Edible Toaster versus Barry on SpeedGaming 3. We need some people signed up for that if you want to volunteer. Games 2 and 3 of that best of 3. And then Emrock on commentary, Chozo Bozo on tracking, and myself on commentary at 10 p.m. Eastern. Lynx versus Jamie Sure. And then tomorrow night is going to be Gameaholic versus Spiffy the Hair Thomas at 6 p.m. Eastern.
There's Ridley.
Oh, hello, Ridley.
Carter did pick up the space jump not long ago while Fantoon was being killed, but...
There were the beams. There were the beams and spring ball. 1, 2, 3, possibly at least 4, maybe 5 in left side sand pit. I think it's 4 because I think there's still one major that Oats didn't get.
Yeah, he's not got grapple.
Carter's found Mother Brain and Dragon.
Oats using the X-ray beam for its intended purpose. And finding plasma.
Hello, Plasma. That's definitely go mode now for Oats.
Yeah, if I was Oats, I wouldn't check any of the other majors.
Nope. Any Plasma fans in the house? Or in the chat, rather? And alright, as Oats heads to fight Ridley. NN and I want to hear from all of you viewers. Are you all enjoying this best of 3 between Carter and Oats? Give us a thumbs up for yes, thumbs down for no. Do you think NN should get a waffle and a coffee? Thumbs up for yes, thumbs down for no.
We're about to start the Ridley fight.
Not enough pause time. Glad to see everybody having a good time.
2 boss fights side by side.
Dragon on your left, it's Ridley on the right. I don't know where I was going with that, but whatever.
I mean, Carter is quite a way behind now, but he's not playing badly. It's just Oates is just playing very fast.
It's fair. Bye, Ridley. So now it's a matter of getting back to Mother Brain and what's the best way to get that. It looks like Oates is going to head west to Fish Tank, maybe? No. Nicely done, Carter. Good finish off Dragon. Nicely done. Claps in chat.
So I'm saying he's not playing badly. He's
not.
Managing well.
My apologies, they're not. They are doing a really good job. I mean, for Carter, they are at 38 minutes in with 2 bosses down. That's really, really good! And that's go mode for Carter, 30 supers. Oh, excuse me, Carter not in go mode, still just 2 E-tanks. Still needs more E. Seed 1, and then pretty straightforward. Seed 2 here, definitely a rougher start for the racers.
Definitely. But it's been, what, 20 minutes since they picked up Mothball?
Yeah, about that.
And there's only about 2 minutes left.
Folks, we want to give a big shout out to all of you. Big thank you for those of you joining us here live, those of you watching on YouTube. We appreciate you. Thank you all so much. Again, for those of you watching live, we greatly appreciate all of you. Give yourselves a round of applause. That was, you know, we really appreciate it. All of you being here. I'm WXFan21. Yep, I'm WXFan21, and in with me on commentary, RJ on tracking. It's time to guess what you think the escape timer is going to be. Anything under a minute has to be in 10-second intervals. Anything over a minute, 5-second intervals. I'm going to go with 50 seconds, and there's a lot of 50-second guesses.
I'll go with a minute. Minute flat.
Yeah, I was thinking like a minute 5, but I think 50 seconds makes a lot more sense knowing that the ship is right outside that criteria door.
Yeah, no, it's serious. Carter picks up the charge.
Oates damaging down oh so slightly. Remembering his wonderful best of 3 versus Eddie. Doesn't want to ever do that again. Oops, did I say that? Nah, totally fine. Oates putting on a clinic. Yep, Oates putting on an absolute clinic. Carter doing an excellent job as well. They have
35
been outstanding.
seconds.
Wow. Well, they're 5. That's. I didn't think we could have 5-second intervals under a minute.
That is a short escape.
My apologies. I thought they were 10-second intervals under a minute. 19 seconds on the clock. get into our post-game interviews in just a little bit. But Oats, 35 seconds to the ship is 10 seconds more than Oats needed, as Oats beat karterfreak 2-0. Carter has forfeited, and that was really, really well done. We'll go ahead and invite the racers back on up here into the booth. I kicked karterfreak out to begin with. Carter and Oats, GG's. A fun best of 2. Oats, congrats on your victory.
Thank you.
Carter,
All I can say is
making sure your mic works because I kicked you out of here before we finished the stream.
all good. I I definitely floundered that second seed, but that first seed I didn't know where to go. Honestly, I was looking everywhere to try and find somewhere to like progress and actually find Mother Brain, but couldn't find anything.
Well, the second seed's kind of where I want to start off. Oats, I want to start off with you. What was going through your mind after the first several minutes? You found that lava dive early. You found Kraid early. What was kind of going through your mind? Like, where's the logic taking us in this seed?
I think once we kind of exhaust all options, you either have the option to do Spore Spawn a little bit early, but once you kind of go to the right and basically explore all that you can before Spore Spawn, you realize that it can't be that. So at that point, there's really only one option, and with double suit, I'm not sure like what the actual heat, like the amount that you need for like lava dive is, but I assumed that. I think we had 1 or 2 E-tanks at that point. I assumed that it was just the logic, which was fairly simple. It doesn't really take much. So, and I figured we'd be getting what we need in wreck ship. So,
Carter, what about you? Because we saw you actually do great with 5 supers.
Yep. I kind of regret that, and I also I shouldn't have reverted. So that's the only thing I really should say is I should have just kept trying to farm the nails. And then immediately after doing Kraid and checking everything else, I'm like, okay, this isn't where I'm supposed to go. So I went to Lava Dive and struggled with that for a little bit, but eventually got through. Saw Morph, and I'm like, okay, I'm probably in trouble here because I know Oats definitely went that way. And yeah, I guess the rest is kind of history, isn't it?
Yeah. But I mean, listen, GG's to both of you. I'm going to turn it over to NN here to see if NN has any questions.
I just really want to hear what Oats thought about the path to the map in the first game.
I'm trying to remember. That was
The boss rush.
oh my goodness. I honestly thought it was over at that point, because if Carter goes up to Meridia and doesn't explore Norfair, it's probably Carter's game. But yeah, and I know if I was playing someone like Nevdi, he would have went immediately up to Meridia, immediately found Mother Brain. So, you know, I need
Nevdi would have taken 49 minutes to find Morph Oats. What are you talking about?
Well, maybe, but still, like, it took me about 30 minutes to do the boss rush there in Norfair. Is pretty bad. So, but yeah, it was an interesting first game. I felt like I was playing very, very well on game 1, and then it starts to slow down a lot because it almost felt like a sub 30 potential seed. But then once you realize how big Norfair is, you kind of have to commit to finding the map there, because if you leave Norfair and you start blinding new areas or Mother Brain in Norfair, it's potentially just worse than spending the 10 to 15 minutes in Norfair looking for the map.
For sure. Now, speaking of game number 1, Carter, I'm going to turn it over to you.
Okay, so there's only one thing I really want to say about game 1.
Why you no-go for the only major that was left on your map in Criteria?
I'm gonna be honest, I actually didn't see it, if I'm being entirely honest. The one thing I want to say that was like really funny to me is I think I had a bit of seed bleed, because for some reason I thought I had high jump, and I did a spark up to like in Meridia, or I forget the name of the water room, the big water room, Aqueduct, I think.
Yeah.
Aqueduct.
And when I got up there, I'm like, oh, I don't have high jump. I can't do this because I was trying to get the map there so desperately, and then I ended up like traversing all the way back. Ended up getting high jump. I'm like, oh no, it felt so bad.
We were wondering where you were going. We're like, does Carter not see the only major left on the west side of Criteria? And one thing NN and I were talking about too, like when we saw that Criteria map, it's like, okay, we're wondering if either of you two runners were going to go spend the several minutes that it was going to take to grab that major. It's like, it could be a beam, but what if it's a suit? And if it's a suit, we saw what Gravity did for you, Oates. It unlocked Everest. It unlocked the entire rest of that seed number 1. So that one check did end up paying off.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. And it was kind of annoying because I committed to charge beam, and then right, was that the game? No, that might have been the game before, actually, that I played before this. But yes, game 1 was a doozy, but it was good fun. Sorry, I'm trying to fix an audio issue I have here, but I think we're all good. Hopefully you guys don't hear an echo on your end.
Nope, you
It's
are
fine.
good. And then
All right.
I'm going to turn it over to you, and then I'll turn it over to the runners for final questions.
Yeah, just like to say, it was very fun to watch both of you. Both played really well. Both had good movement. And that's about it, really.
Excellent. All right, Carter, you first, then Oates. Final thoughts.
Be ready for me to come back through the losers bracket, Oates. I'm coming for you.
All
That's
right.
all I
All
gotta
right.
say.
Let's go.
I'll be ready. I'll be ready for you.
I love the confidence.
And on my end, GG's. It was a lot of fun. Looking forward to future matches, and we'll see how the tournament goes. Thanks everyone for what you do, the tracking, the commentary, and thanks for the tournament organizers once again. So
Awesome.
Thank you all.
Listen, Carter and Oates, thank you both so much. GG's to you both. Again, a very quick programming note. You're going to hear Oates yet again teaming up with Emmett, who are going to be on commentary for Eddie versus Albies. That's 7 p.m. Eastern tonight on the main Speed Gaming channel. We also have Edible Toaster versus Barry. That's going to be on Speed Gaming 3. And then the last set of games tonight is going to be Lynx versus Jay Misher. That's on Speed Gaming 2. For Carter Freak, Oatsngoats, NN, RJ, I'm WXFan21 saying we'll see you next mission.